Boy, it's that bad. I got to laugh, man. I don't even know where to start with this one. It's been a madness. My phone ain't been this hot since I got married. I can't even speak. Where do you start with this? 7-0 against Liverpool. I think if there's any grounds in the world that can humble you, it is Anfield. Complete reality check of where we're at. I don't think anyone at Man United, within Man United, were getting carried away. I've got to be honest with you, but us fans definitely were getting carried away a little bit. And I don't think too many, but I think there were some. Were starting to believe that we could be in a title race, or I started believing that. But I think you've got to, sometimes you need that reality check. I think this team and the players maybe need this. Not so heavy, not 7-0 is probably a bit strong. But to get beat as we did, just to get people to go, actually, we're not where we maybe think we are. We're not maybe where people think we are. And we've still got a lot of work to do. And this could be a blessing in disguise. That's the only way you got to look at this, because otherwise it's a depressive state that you fall into, which I'm nearing right now. But yeah, listen. Yeah, we first of all got to credit Liverpool, because I've been talking the last week or so about Liverpool with this game coming up, and it was all about Liverpool or on a bit of a downward trajectory, or they're stagnating a little bit and they've hit a bit of a bad spell. Been a bad season for them by their standards. And Man United are doing this, so I could only see a positive result for Man United. But you've got to remember, when you go to Anfield, that place, they at times can suck the ball into the net. Not that they needed to today, but the atmosphere there is one of the best in the world, especially when it's a team like Man United coming to town, or a big Champions League game. It was just, they make it as difficult as anyone. I remember going to Anfield, and when they didn't have a team as good as this one, and it was always tough. It was always ugly. Never any time on the ball. Always hard work, man. No matter what, we got some late goals. I think Tevez got a late goal there. John O'Shea got a late goal there. But it was never where you walked in there and come out of there like you thought, they were terrible. We've absolutely battered them. Probably had easier games with Leeds against Liverpool. Always a tough game, but yeah, man, vibe with 5 tomorrow is going to be long, man. It's going to be long with Joel, considering the way that Arsenal won their game and we've been pulverised. That was a massacre, an absolute massacre at Anfield. That's all you can call it. And I don't know, man. It's an embarrassment. You know what? The players will be feeling embarrassed. I played in a game not too dissimilar to this. We got beat at Old Trafford by City, another one of our rivals. I think it was 6-1 on the day. Not a nice feeling, man. It's embarrassing. Your pride, your ego. And a lot of these players maybe will say, I ain't got a big ego, and we all got egos, man. And you're getting pumped by your rivals. You want the ground to open up and swallow you and just not let you out for a while. And hopefully when you get back up and wake up, everyone's forgotten about it and it's moved on. But that's not reality, man. And you just got to get on with it. But no, I think what I would say is that from the manager, I'd love to be a fly on the wall in the change room, but the manager's obviously, I don't think he can go too mad. This team have been on a great run, mate, the United team. The players have gained huge confidence. They're in a place that no one expected, in guaranteed Champions League. We're going to be in Champions League. We've got our hands on a trophy. If someone had offered me that at the beginning of the season, and offered any of these players that at the beginning of the season, if they'd offered it to Eric Ten Hag, offered it to the Man United fan base, we'd have took their arms off. We'd have bit their arms off and said, please, we'll have that from where we started this season. So, yes, a bad day at the office, but I wouldn't be sitting it and going, right, they've got to rip it all up again. I think we can see the plan. We can see where Eric Ten Hag has taken this team and where he's looking to take it. And that doesn't change just because there's been an absolute massacre at Anfield. Massacre at Anfield, you know. Jesus. House is quiet, man. Isn't it? One of my sons is just sitting there, can't even chat. What do you think?
Just embarrassing, isn't it?
Embarrassing. Yeah.
Must be interesting to see what Ten Hag said in the change room.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Ten Hag, man. I just think he's going. I think he's gonna. If I was him, I would say, listen. I'd be obviously upset, and the team would know I'm upset. But one of the main points would be, do not let this derail your season. Now, you come back in tomorrow. We get back to work. We look at what went wrong, and we go Southampton, Old Trafford. I think that's the next game. You make sure that you put. It's not going to be put completely right, but you go and give your fans something to shout about after the embarrassment here at Anfield. And all of you sit here and let that feeling sink in of how embarrassing, how bad this feeling feels. You haven't even left the changing room yet. The walk from the changing room to the team bus, everyone in the corridor, security, the tea ladies, the kit man, all the opposition players and friends and family you might bump into on that 40, 50, 60 yard walk from the changing room to the bus, bro, is disgusting. I had to do it a couple of times at Anfield now where we got beat or didn't get the result we were looking for, or at places like other teams. Like that walk there, because you know that everyone there supports the opposing team and they're happy and they're waiting to say something, looking at you in your eye. When normally if you go there and win, they don't even look at you. Look at the floor. You look at them and they're looking at the floor in their own house. Don't chat to me. What, you got something to say now? Can't do that today. Cannot do that today. And then, what used to happen at Liverpool as well, their fans would wait outside, man. When you beat them, fans used to go home, which is fine. It's football and it's life. It's what happens. But when they won, you would know about it. And I imagine it's going to be today's version of that. They're all in my comments. I bet they are. Vibe with 5 tomorrow is going to be a mad one. But yeah, I don't think that Eric Ten Hag should go. I think he should go crazy, yeah. But the final message should be about the next game. And don't let this derail the season. But it's derailed my Sunday night. I'm looking to open a nice bottle of red, sit and chill on my sofa, and just start hitting people up on WhatsApp and my WhatsApp messages in my groups. Oh my God, all my Arsenal friends, man, popping off, voice notes everywhere. You know what it is. You know what it's like, guys. We're all getting it. Right, man. There's not much more to say, man. That other than I'm embarrassed. Pride and ego's taken a shot. A reality check. Humbled. But we go on. We're a different beast now. In years gone by, this could have derailed the season. I don't think that's going to happen. I hope it won't happen. But I believe in these guys. I believe in Eric Ten Hag. And I trust him. But this is humbling. See you later, man.